Then I'm going to ask you about your stock picks in the last 2 minutes. So, Chris, sticking with you, what takes your fancy?
I'm actually going to stick with my Friday stock pick, and that's going to be Amplats again. I just think the relative underperformance of Amplats versus Impala and Northams is too disconnected from the fundamentals of the company. PGM prices are supportive of Amplats as well, and I do think that whatever deal that gets brought to the table is not going to involve an unbundling of Amplats or Kumba, which then removes that overhang, and you've got that large short interest to actually support buying in the share price.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Consistency is a fine quality to have, Chris. Devin, how about you?
Yeah, so my pick tonight is a play on the Chinese economy and the real sharp end of it, which is Chinese tech. So it's the Kraneshares CSI China Internet ETF. And really what we've got here is a very unloved asset class. You know, people are calling it uninvestable in some circles. But what you are seeing is signs of life coming through. Regulators are really starting to think carefully about how they regulate certain sectors like gaming. We've seen approvals come through for Tencent last week for a new game. And that's really doing a lot for investor sentiment, which has been massively depressed. So you've actually got an economy that is still growing strongly, although below potential. They're starting to beat GDP estimates, and that could continue. So, you've got decade cheap valuations. You've got low correlation to US equities, which I think is attractive. And I think there's the potential for a massive surprise to the upside with names like Alibaba, Tencent, and JD all in this ETF.
Okay, great. James, we leave it there. Thanks very much for joining us this evening, and thanks for your insights. Much appreciated. Devin Shutte is from the Robert Group. Chris Reddy is from All Weather Capital. And up next, it's The Close. Stay with us.